Although the efficiency of a typewriter has been debated by scholars for centuries, as it has been deemed completely obsolete and slow compared to the lightning-fast speeds of a computer, one can't deny that the typewriter's words are more austere, sincere even, making it perfect for euphuistic individuals such as myself. As such, I feel it is the perfect method to tell you my great tale of woe, and how one as charming as myself has ended up in this lonely situation, blood crusted beneath my nose, fingers flying on this miraculous invention. It all began some weeks ago. As an exceptional journalist, it's important to write in a manner that makes it impossible to disagree with you, which is precisely why I found myself the only one able to write an exposé for the campus newspaper on the true nature of my parasitic roommate. I had to show the world that I was right and they were wrong, and that my roommate was the reason why I had achieved none of my many goals in life. Unfortunately, the newspaper didn't see reason, so if I ever wanted to be happy, I had no other choice but to confront my roommate and force him out of my life. You!
Hey man, you want me to make some extra eggs for you?
Forgive me, but I feel as if I must add some context to the abject disdain I felt in that moment. As such, I must go back in time to the fall of my sophomore year. I met my reprehensible roommate about a day before we moved in. Apparently, all his friends roomed with one another, leaving him the odd one out, so I, in my infinite generosity, offered to room with him. There was, of course, no way to predict the negative repercussions this choice would have on my life, with the most frustrating part being he and I were absurdly alike. We had the same interests, the same favorite foods, had the same major, which, of course, led to the same career prospects. To assert myself against him, I would apply to every internship he did under his nose, even though I didn't want any of them. And yet, he would constantly best me, and each time he would raise his fist as if to punch me off the position I occupied above him. Every single time. Failure after failure at his hand made me quickly realize that I would be unable to succeed in a world that obviously revolved around him, and, as such, until he was gone, I would be unable to thrive.
Oh shoot, you know what? I totally forgot. Me and my girlfriend are volunteering at the animal shelter later today.
The words I wish to say to him are so violent that they imprint themselves in my mind with the force of a typewriter smashing against a paper.
You know what? You should totally stop by sometime. I mean, you get to take care of some puppies and kitties, and everyone there is super nice. I mean, great place to meet new people. You had that, the calculus exam the other day, right? How did that go, man? It's all over your face, dude. It's alright. I mean, I'm sure you're going to learn from this experience, and you're going to kill it the next time around. And don't be a stranger. I'm always here. Man, I remember that final being bonkers. I mean, like, the entire class had to unite to even figure out what to even...
Watching his lips flap unceremoniously, I finally wished for an act of God to shut him up. By the look on my face, it's obvious to tell I didn't get the internship my roommate was pining after, but in these conditions, I wasn't able to apply myself, so I never expected anyone with an awful roommate at a rundown college like this to...
Hey, you know that internship I applied for at AFU News? I got it! I don't even need an interview for it. Isn't that nuts?
Leech!
I'm sorry?
It's all your fault. Everything that's wrong in my life is your fault. Do you know what I mean? You're a parasite that steals all my good fortune. If I have to see you again, I'd have to gouge out my own eyes. Just leave. Now!
I'm sorry. I didn't realize. I didn't. I'm just gonna go.
Now that he was gone, I thought, I would actually be able to get some things accomplished. Unfortunately, his negative influence persisted even after he left. Having received a perfect, uninterrupted night of sleep, I quickly realized something was wrong. The time was currently 12:55 p.m., which was about 5 hours and 55 minutes off of when my roommate would normally wake up and disturb me by making breakfast for himself and me, which I never ate because I would never accept his pity. But because he wasn't out here, that means he was either away for the day or dead, both of which were phenomenal outcomes.
Dude, what are you even doing out here? I said no noise until 1 p.m. Do you know what time is it? 12:56. Whatever, dude.
Good fortune has smiled upon me. Placed before me was a man of inscrutable indolence, a far cry from the consummate tryhard I was used to. Surely now I would be able to achieve my success. Here is the reason for my misery. You're always sleeping. I can't do anything without waking you up, and your lethargy is rubbing off on me. How am I supposed to do anything with you here? Hey! Hey! Unable to do anything about the somnolent mass before me, I kindly asked him to leave. The next day, he was gone, so evidently he must have left. But before I could bask in my victory, I heard the dreaded sound of the door opening down the hall.
Pick up those knees, roomie. We got calories to burn. And a 1, and a 2, and a 1, and a 2, and a 1.
I'm sure you can see where the rest of this tale is going.
Monsieur, notre recht. Eat up, eat up. Alright, I got some Sasquatch food here. I know, yeah, she's not doing anything. Yeah, get rid of her. Eat up. Mohammed. Sasquatch. Okay, yeah. Big guy. Are you Sasquatch? Sasquatch. Slow down.
These roommates were, quite simply, an awful change of pace, an acute stop sign on my path to success. None of the other roommates are even worth the time to mention, except one, of course, the one I'm dealing with now. Myself. trapped in a seemingly endless labyrinth, where every entrance is another exit, an issue that only seems to afflict me, as each roommate is able to come and go as they please through their own door. As such, it appears as if the only way to leave this purgatory is through his door. But that's not an option I'm willing to take. Although you'd think this silent environment would lend itself well to work, I mostly just sit around, too preoccupied to accomplish anything but writing this story, which has been quite easy due to this typewriter. The more I use it, the more I feel it understands me. It's odd, but I feel like it knows exactly what I'm going to type before I do. It reminds me of myself, actually, generous with its ink to help me recount my tale of woe. So, in a way, it's the best roommate I've... I would be remiss if I didn't speak about the roommate immediately before this situation.
Alright, what's your gimmick?
Hey! Okay, really funny. It's you, the man responsible for misfortune.
No, you're the one
Even
who...
once. Can't you see I'm trying to concoct my glorious resume?
No, you're not.
I'm not, because you're impeding me.
But you're not even doing anything.
Yes, because I'm formulating an utterly fascinating plan too.
Stop it with the theatrics. I'm not the problem here. You're the reason for my misfortune. Shut up.
You want to say that again? Fiend?
Fiend? Wait, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to... me?
Then you are talking to me.
No, I mean, you're...
Stop making me think about myself. I'm supposed to be thinking about my success!
Oh, so that's how I'm going to be, is it?
I'm worthless when you're around. I'm off to go make something of myself because obviously I can't while you're here.
Yeah, that's right. Get out of here. Me. I felt like, or feel like, or didn't quite know what to make of that last roommate. What to make of who was me? I mean, I got this typewriter roommate. I feel like her expose is kind of, or felt like, or yeah, it did. I guess I didn't quite. I didn't quite know what to make of that last. Yeah, it did feel some things. I guess me.
Why? We're the same. Why does the world hate me and not him?
article will expose you for you truly are. The masses are too stupid to admit they're wrong. Once I prove you're a parasite, I'll succeed. You're the one impeding me. Hey, this is your fault. I'll show the world what you're truly. My article.
Hey! Stop! I can't stop this if you...